How are you all doing? Just thought I'd drop another little video, second video today actually. So yeah, this one's a little bit long overdue. I've had this one in my collection for a little while now, and yeah, I just haven't really kind of got round to doing a video on it. But in a way, that's kind of like a good thing, because sometimes you can get caught in the hype of buying a new piece, and you know, sometimes it can, you know, can be quite good to sometimes just sit back and digest it, and you know, reevaluate, if you like, when you've kind of had a bit of time to properly look it over. But yeah, this one's an absolute awesome piece. This I actually got from a very talented artist. You can find him on Etsy, and his store is Shop of Horrors. The artist is called Jarman, so check him out. Does some absolutely awesome work. Very, very affordable as well, in terms of what you'll receive, and I'll go into details in a minute. But I think bang for buck, it offers absolutely awesome pieces. So let's have a closer look. So this bust is from the film The Thing, the first Thing film, and this is based on Blair. As you can see, it's an absolutely mental looking piece. I went out for a few drinks last weekend, and I kind of woke up probably not too similar to this. Had a stinking hangover and a long drive back. But yeah, that's another story. Let's have a look at the bust. Like I say, this is by Jarman. I'll give it a little spin. I kind of like this. You just kind of hold that angle there. It looks fairly normal. And then you just turn it. It's just insane. But we'll go around, we'll spin it this way round. I'll try and show you some of the details. Unfortunately, the light coming in and my camera might wash out some of the detail, but I'll do my best. We'll have a little look at the back view. First things first, this bust is huge. I mean, it is life size, but it's kind of on a much larger scale, if that makes sense. I'll just bring it back round. I'll show you some of the detail inside that mouth. I mean, that's my hand. I could actually put my hand in the mouth easily if I could get around those teeth. I'm not prepared to do it. I don't want to lose my hand either. But yeah, it's just it's very large, this piece. It's very big. I mean, it is life size, but it's, like I say, it's just slightly larger than life. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm probably talking absolute rubbish, but like the whole kind of head, you know, from chin to the top of the head, just seems a little bit bigger than a human head. So, I mean, that's my hand, for example. I'll try and give you a kind of like a size reference. My hand next to the mouth, it is a big, big piece. Let's get back in and show you some of these really nice colours. It's done some really nice work with epoxy all around the gums and on the teeth. You can see these kind of drips just coming down. Really, really nice attention to detail. Again there, if you look on that tooth, it's just everywhere. I was very, very nervous about having this piece shipped, because obviously there's a lot of delicate parts in terms of, you know, this side of the bust and the teeth. I didn't have one breakage. I mean, this was coming from the US, and Chuck packaged it really well. Loads and loads of bubble wrap, really good strong bubble wrap as well. You know, I might have got a little bit lucky, but he did, you know, more than enough to ensure that he did everything his side in terms of getting it delivered safely, and thankfully it did. I was kind of prepared to do a few repairs if it did come broken, and sometimes you've got to expect that with the way these couriers handle your items. But like I say, this was perfect. Now on camera, the skin colour is looking quite sort of like creamy and pasty, but in real life it's got quite a lot of pink hues to it. I don't know whether I can really show you it. The camera's not really picking it up, but yeah, it's got quite a, like here, this is quite more, it looks quite kind of red on camera. It's more of a sort of purpley pink. And there's a lot of that throughout the bust. You can just sort of see it there, but obviously to the naked eye it's a lot more prominent, and obviously on the lips. Again, if you look at this side of the mouth, it looks kind of like a pinky red, where it's more of a pinky kind of mauve. Colours are really nice. But it's an insane looking piece. Now, talking about kind of what you get for your money. I mean, obviously this is made from resin, mounted on a stand. There's a lot of detail in terms of paint aspect, but all the teeth, all the kind of, you know, the parts that are actually then, you know, casted and then stuck to the piece. And not only that, like I say, and this, like I say, this is resin. You're getting glass eyes, and if we're going a little bit closer, you can even see he's added eyelashes as well. So, you know, I won't talk about price, but jump on his page and I think you'll find what he offers. Plus you've got hand laid hair as well. For what he offers, this particular bus and many of his other busts, his prices are absolutely awesome, I think. It's just an insane looking piece. I absolutely love the original Thing film. The effects are just still to this day. I was talking about this with a friend the other day. I just don't think CGI kind of really has the magic and captures kind of what they were doing back then. It's just my opinion. It just looks so kind of, I don't know, more grotesque and raw, and I don't know, I just liked it. I like the overall look of it. Coming again, you can see he's got this kind of yellowy ooze, almost like pus. I suppose this would be kind of where his eye would have been, and it's transformed into this mouth, and you've got this kind of yellow ooze coming out. Really, really nice. I mean, look at that. That is an angle and a half. That is seriously insane. In terms of, obviously these are made to order. I think he, I think he asks for around three to 4 weeks, I think, for completion. And he came in on about that time as well. His customer service, you know, when I did sort of like reach out to him, just asking for like a progress report, he was, you know, replied within like an hour or two, sometimes instant, with pictures, and just a really, really cool guy to deal with. I highly recommend him. I am looking at another piece on his in his store. There's a few pieces, but one in particular that I might get. I've got no room for it, but you know, what the hell. We'll just come in a bit closer and show you some of the freckling and skin blemishes. You see those kind of, just got a hint of blue onto the veins. You can see some of those kind of like purpley pink hues. Like I say, it is a little bit more prominent to the naked eye than it is on camera. Some of the detail there on top. I can't fault this piece, you know, I really can't fault it. It's excellent value for money. It's just an insane looking life-size bust. The only thing I might do, and it's just for personal preference, I might add a little bit more. I mean, he's got some excellent kind of like drool and drips and some really nice high gloss. But I think to the overall skin texture, I might add just a little bit more of a satin finish in certain areas, just to kind of make it look as though he's sweating, and I mean, you know, there's a lot going on there in terms of what's happening to his head. So yeah, I might just work a little bit of satin finishing in certain areas just to give it a little bit of shine. But yeah, thought I'd give you a little look at that one. One that's well overdue actually. This is a bust from The Thing, produced by Chuck Jarman, and his store is Shop of Horrors on Etsy. I will drop the links down below if you want to purchase this or have a look at his other stuff, because he does some really, really cool things. And yeah, I will leave it there. Got some more videos coming. I'm on a bit of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre kick at the moment, so I've got a few bits from those films on the way, which I will do some videos on. And I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, stay safe, and I will catch you later.